Hey guys, and welcome back to the General Wellness YouTube channel, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be doing a pantry tour to see what I keep in my pantry or fridge or in like my produce baskets and stuff like that at all times to create healthy, balanced, delicious tasting meals. One of the biggest questions I always answer in nutrition appointments with people and online is, how do I make healthy meals? How do I make it taste good? What should I buy at the grocery store? So hopefully this shows you what I always have and I can make healthy meals with at any time. Also haven't gone to the grocery store in a few days, and so this is kind of what I am left over, which will also show you what I always have on hand, not just what I just bought at the grocery store, which I think is super important. I'm always keeping a baseline of healthy items here so that at any given moment, if I run out of groceries, I can still whip something healthy. So this is my pantry, super unconventional pantry, but this is all the space we have. So I'm going to give you an in-depth tour and show you everything that's inside. Okay, so let's start with the produce that we have. So I keep a bunch of stuff in here, mostly like onions, garlic, and potatoes, which is exactly what I have in here, but I'm always going to keep onions and garlic, fresh garlic, like garlic cloves, on hand, because that is how you make meals taste good. Add onions, add garlic when you can, because it gives so much flavor over just like dried spices. And then I have potatoes, so I'm always going to keep a various amount of carb foods on hand to fill me up, to create meals and filling things that are still healthy, because even though potato is kind of carby and starchy, it's still a vegetable. So I always keep that kind of stuff in this little crock. And then I've got a fruit basket, and right now I have bananas. I mean, we always have bananas. It's always something I'm grabbing every week so that we can have it for snacks or, you know, to put in oatmeal or something like that. And then I've also just got a lot of citrus on hand. So I'm always gonna have lemons and usually also have limes. And so I have both of those right now. I even have a grapefruit. But the lemons and limes are gonna add a ton of flavor to meals too. So you can add lime into rice, you can add it into guacamole, you can season fish with lemon, you can season chicken with lemon, anything like that. It's gonna add another depth of flavor to dishes. So I always keep those and add it on top of pretty much everything. And from there, I always keep these bulk jars full of a ton of different things. And so this one that I'm holding is chia seeds. So I can add that into smoothies, I can add that over cereal or you know, in oatmeal or different things like that to add that extra flavor and also that extra amount of healthy fat. The rest of these are mostly nuts, and so we've got almonds, cashews, I've got walnuts back there, I have this little thing of pecans, I have a thing of peanuts. So again, I've got healthy fat that I can add to snacks. I could grab a handful for snacks, or I can add into a dish. We just made a peanut chicken this week, and so I added a bunch of them into that for mostly flavor, but also some more healthy fat too. And then in here, I've also got dried grains as well. So right here, I have a whole thing of steel cut oatmeal, and I have its canister up there that I can refill it at any time. I also have dried lentils and dried garbanzo beans in here, so I can make hummus, I can make a lentil dish, vegetarian protein options that I can always have on hand. And they're super cheap when they're dried, so it's much cheaper to buy them that way. It's still a really healthy option. And I keep them in these glass jars just so I can visually see before I go to the store, what do I have? Or if I really feel like I have nothing in the pantry to make a healthy meal, I can look here and throw some things together really easily. Over here we have a snack basket, so I keep all of our snacks in this handy basket. Right now, it's honestly a mess, but this is a real deal pantry tour off the cuff. So we have a whole thing of trail mix as well, in addition to our nuts that we already have. I have bars that I was just sent. These are Over Easy bars, and you guys have to order them. I'm going to include the link below because right now they're doing 3 bars for $3. Healthy breakfast bars, like truly healthy bars, so you need to try these. I have some Chex mix that's honestly left over from the holidays. I've got other bars in here, or Gain bars. Again, I'll leave a link below to these because these are high protein bars that you can grab on the go. So, other thing is Siete chips. Of course, I love Siete chips. And so this is just a basket full of lots of snacks. I highly recommend keeping snacks on hand at all times, not just what you need for the week, because then you end up running out if you eat extras because you got hungry, and that's just never going to be without snacks. From there, we're gonna go up to this next shelf, which is honestly, this is our whole pantry. So, first things first, we have a giant Costco box of Cheez-Its because my husband insisted that we buy them. So, it's okay to have fun foods in your pantry too, but if you're the kind of person that snacks too much, or you really only will eat it if you have it in the house, maybe don't keep it in the house if it's not your healthiest option. From there, we have our two favorite kinds of brand cereals. I'm always gonna have one of these options on hand because it's a quick, easy, honestly go to any kind of meal, but usually it's breakfast for us with tons of fiber. Fiber is super important for a lot of different reasons, but most people aren't getting enough, so this is honestly a great healthy cereal that you can grab and add to your fiber content for the day. We happen to have some little spring roll wraps as well and some graham crackers left over from a different recipe. And then we have lots of pretzel chips. Again, a Costco purchase that we will probably never even finish this amount of pretzel chips, but we have them just in case. I've been making homemade hummus, and so we have those. Again, it's a healthy carb option that you can add with a snack. So throw it with some cheese, throw it with some hummus or whatever you want, and that can be a good healthy snack option. And then we've got pasta, dried pasta. I feel like I always keep that just in case we run out of something. This is our favorite Trader Joe's granola that we are basically out of, and I need to grab more, but this is a low sugar, delicious granola option that we get from Trader Joe's too. And then we have some cluster bucks, which these are awesome to add on top of smoothies and bowls, different stuff like that, again for more fiber. We have peanut butter, of course, both for our dog and for ourselves. And then I always keep a variety of canned goods on hand too. So right now, we currently have refried beans, which are just beans. We have a can of black olives, so a healthy fat, and I have a can of tuna. And so a can of tuna can be a very quick, delicious, healthy protein option for a quick lunch or a quick dinner if that's something that you enjoy. So I keep that. Olives can be a healthy snack. Also, you can add them into meals, into dishes. And then I always keep beans because our go-to for a quick, easy meal is like rice and beans, whatever vegetables we have on hand, and like some cheese or some sour cream, like a little simple, easy taco bowl. So I'm always keeping some kind of beans. Usually it's black beans or other kind of canned beans, but right now it's refried. So that is pretty much what we have in our pantry. The very top shelf has a bunch of dog treats. It has extra coffee, and it has our different kinds of tea that we normally drink. And so this is what we keep on hand in the pantry at all times. Like I said, haven't really gone to the store in a while. This is kind of the random things we have left over, but as you can see, I can pretty much make meals or snacks out of any of this. I keep a snack stash. I keep other kinds of nuts and dried grains. I keep canned goods. So if I'm out of food and want to go out to eat, I'm really like, well, I can pull something together with what I have here. Other things we normally keep that aren't pictured obviously in the pantry would be things we keep in the fridge or the freezer. I'm usually going to have some kinds of frozen veggies in the freezer because that is a super quick, easy option to have vegetables at all times so your vegetables don't go bad when they're in the freezer, in those freezer bags. And so we can steam them and put them with any meal too. In the fridge, I'm also going to have usually some kind of berries. Right now we have raspberries, blueberries or blackberries, and strawberries, I believe. I'm also going to keep eggs and milk on hand too because we always have cereal, so I try to keep some kind of milk. Whatever milk you like is okay. We use a bunch of different kinds of milk, quite honestly, whatever sounds good that week. And we, like I said, we always have eggs too. So keeping these things always on hand. You can always whip scrambled eggs as a good quality source of protein for a meal. You can throw together a quick taco bowl if you've got dried rice or some kind of dried quinoa or something in your beans, and pull things together that you already have for those quick, easy meals and snacks. So hopefully this was helpful for you to see what I keep in my pantry and in our fruit baskets and things like that for you to put together quick, easy, healthy meals. Like I said, haven't gone to the grocery store in a long time. This is just kind of what we have on hand, and I could pull together a variety of different meals and snacks as I please. If you have any questions about what else I might keep or if a product is good or not, you can leave it in the comment section below. But thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like this video if it was something that was helpful for you, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss any videos.